Yeah, what going on, man? This your boy Sean P. East, man. You know I'm up with it, man. I'm fucking with my boy Money Machine, HB, Backseat Freestyle, man. You know what's going on East side.
At this moment, you tuned in with the Backseat Freestyle.
Hosted by your boy, Money Machine HB.
Yeah, man. It's another episode of the motherfucking Backseat Freestyle, man. Your boy Money H, man. Listen, man, I got a legend here with me today, man. I got a pioneer with me today, man. I'm talking about, we know him from Shake 'em Off, we know him from 85, we know him from that presidential shit. I'm talking about the UA, you know what I'm saying, the Cadillac Pepper, you know what I'm saying, some of the most epic features in that series, that Sammy You Should Be My Girl. I mean, I can go on for another 5 minutes, man, but I won't, because it ain't about me, man. It's about this man sitting next to me, man. Again, y'all motherfucking show. Man, Sean Paul is motherfucker, man. I mean, how you feeling today, homie?
Man, I'm truly blessed, man. How you doing, my brother?
Blessed and highly flavored.
I know that, man.
Speaking of blessed and highly flavored, man, go shop for the merch so you can be blessed and highly flavored too. Look, man, we got the book bags, we got the t-shirts, the socks. Look, use the promo code, use BLESSED and get a 10% discount for a limited time only. Because if you're rocking with Backseat Freestyle, you know you blessed and highly flavored. Crazy, man. Your boy Money H talking to you, man.
Man, you know what I'm saying? We're going to dive straight into this thing, man. I mean, talk about where you from and who was Sean Paul before the music.
I did, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia, man. You know what I mean? Born and raised Sean Powell, you know what I'm saying? That's the birth name, you know what I mean? My mama gave me. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, my family, man, you know, originally from the west side, High Tower, Old No Road, you know what I mean? You know, mama done went to Price High and Doug, you know what I'm saying? So, from there, we moved to the east side, you know what I mean? So, you know, my upcoming, man, like you know, school days and everything, man, I came up on the east side, man. So, you know, that me, man, straight from East Atlanta to Decatur, Kirkwood. You know what I'm saying? All them folks, you know what I mean?
I always ask people, man, you know, when you ask people about where they from, they so quick to bring up the bullshit. Like, man, he was good, he was, you know what I'm saying? They were rough. But what I like to do is ask people about what's the good shit they remember about where they grew up at.
Let me tell you what I remember good, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause we never knew we was broke. You know what I'm saying? When you broke for real, man, you just living, man. You don't never know that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, mama made us have a good time. We had a good time every day. You know what I mean? So we lived within our means. You know what I'm saying? The only time I knew that we were broke, man, and when we came home and our shit was outside and evicted and shit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, I had a blast growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't never know I was broke till I got down on there. You know what I'm saying? Start looking at these rap niggas and shit. You know what I'm saying? Coming up. You know what I mean?
I mean, you talked about your mama name and you Sean Paul.
Yeah.
Now, during the time when you was really out here on the scene,
Right.
it was another artist going around with the same name.
Right.
Like, talk about some of the difficulties with it being two Sean Pauls out here.
It was kind of crazy at first, you know what I'm saying? You know me, man, I had a nigga attitude at first, you know what I'm saying? It was crazy, you know what I mean? That, you know, that's just the first thought, nigga, you know, a nigga young, man. But I got a chance to meet him right at the Source Award, you know what I'm saying? Cause I was like, man, at least let me meet home, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to just be like that, you feel me?
Right.
And his name actually Sean Paul too, his birth name, you know what I mean? So, and if you want to go back a little bit, man, you remember that movie Belly, you know what I mean? I think, not Belly, it was either Shotters or I think Shotters or something like that.
Yeah.
He was the one on the stage performing in Jamaica, you know what I'm saying? So he been out a long time too, you know what I'm saying? We just didn't know him in the States, you know what I mean? But it did cause some difficulties, man. You know what I'm saying? I really had to rebrand for real, which I'm going by now, Sean P. East. You know what I'm saying? Cause back in the day, you know what I'm saying? This my birth name. We went up on the business where you had to trademark your name and get the paperwork on your own name. You know what I mean?
Wow.
But I ain't mad at him because it really taught me how to handle some business. You know what I'm saying? And let me know that this is entertainment business. It's not just what the hell you born with. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even mad at fam. It's only two of us, you know what I'm saying? We both doing our thing. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to that man. You know what I mean?
Hey, man, that's heavy. The thought of having to brand your own name.
That's crazy, huh?
Boy, I'm sure the niggas ain't even never thought about
You feel
that.
bro? But when we get in that business, it turn into a business. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everything's good. I mean, of course, I brought up you one half of the Young Bloods. I mean, talk about how did you and Jaybo initially end up being in the group?
Yeah.
You first place.
Well, you know what I'm saying? We both were in the Miller Grove out there, or middle school, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, actually, Jaybo, he was rapping with another cat, man, named Jeff, you know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah, might well, man, you know what I mean? We on this level like this,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Jaybo was actually rapping with somebody, man, and one day after night, so man, come fuck with me, you know what I mean? So I introduced him to all my folks up there in the city, you know what I'm saying? Pretty Ken, whole Dunn family, whole Atticus folks, you know what I'm saying? And we just been rocking ever since then, so, you know, a couple years after middle school, we've been locked in, you know what I mean?
Hey man, I'm glad you brought up Atticus, man.
Yeah.
I swear it's 150 of y'all.
About 150 of them niggas. Yeah, about 150 of them niggas, man. But I'm telling you about the Atticus, man. 105 Queer Road, you know what I'm saying? We all piled up from the east, from the west side, south side, right down Queer Road, right over National, man, 105. And man, one time about, it was time we ain't had no electricity, man, no hot water, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we all live there, man, all right every day, and just mobbing through the city every day, man, broke a hill, you know what I'm saying? We had some dreams, but we broke a hill right then, you know what I mean? But, you know, we had a good time out there. We about 30, 40 deep every night, having a party, broken head, all the bitches got down. They buying us drink, you know what I'm saying? All the rich niggas, they would hang like here, you hear me? But, you know, Atticus, man, and my brothers, a bunch of good brothers, man, and truly some artistic brothers, man. You know what I'm saying? Some dope artists, man.
Indeed. I mean, and a lot of people might not be familiar with Atticus,
Right.
man. Who are some of the artists that's a part of Atticus?
Of course, you had the Young Bloods about it, though. So you got Jim Crow, which was Cutty Cartel, Mr. Mo, and Polo the Don. You know what I'm saying? You had Freaky T, you had Lil Rue, Pretty Ken, Mark Twain. Mark Twain was the producer and artist. You had Slick Partners, which one half is Atticus and one half Dungeon Family. That's Backbone and Ball. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, half our crew with Dungeon Family was, you know, signed with Dungeon Family, and the other half was over there with the Atticus. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. But, you know, that's some of the artists, Freaky T, you know what I mean? But Polo the Don and Jim Crow and Young Bloods, Polo the Don, shout out to him, he's still going real hard in the business, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had bursts of greats, you know what I mean?
Indeed. I mean, you talk about the struggle of just being broke during that time. And kind of, you know, the tide totally changed at one point.
Yeah.
At what point did you realize, like, damn, it's like, this shit lit right now?
I'm saying, man, cause the dream was always there. So once you living in it, you don't really catch it right then. You know what I'm saying? When you sit back, like now, I just sit back and think about the day, like damn, you know what I mean? I'm just in it, man. I ain't even noticed how lit it was. But thinking back, man, it's just two tours that we were having. We used to go on the road with Outkast, so we were blessed in that way when we got LaFay Rucker. We toured on our promo tours with Outkast and Good and Mob, you know what I mean? Had our own bus and everything. So we were blessed to be raised by some of the greats, you know what I'm saying?
Indeed. You brought up LaFay's record. So is that the initial record company that you signed with?
Yeah, that's the initial record company, man. So my cousin Pretty Ken, man, you know, his friends was like KP and them, you know what I'm saying, the Dungeon Family, with the DJ for one of the groups over there. But he also was the A&R for the Face, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So he signed us, man. That was our first record deal. LaFay Rucker was like home, man. That was like the Atlanta Delta, you know what I'm saying? You can just pull up every day. Everybody who working your records, everybody who had a position up there, they were like brothers. They were like sisters and brothers to us, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they knew you, man. So your record will go further. They'll have more passion and put into it. You know what I mean?
So I mean, LaFay's in the city. I mean, at this point, you can pull up. You know what I'm saying? You can make shit shake. And after a while, once y'all dropped Drinking Partners, y'all ended up moving over to Ariston.
Right.
Ariston located in New York.
New York City, yeah.
So I mean, how did that affect y'all? Not being able to step into the office and reach
It was
into
rough, man.
the...
It was rough, bro.
Yeah.
No bullshit, it was rough, man. You know what I'm saying? So, so they ain't really put no money behind us in our first music with LaFay. You know what I'm saying? Back then, they just throw it out there and see what to do before they put some money behind it. Luckily, we had a cool little steady growth. You know what I'm saying? You can see the growth of what it could do. So when L.A. Reid left LaFay and went up to Ariston, he told us and T.I. and on a couple few that we can come with him or we didn't have to. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no hard feeling. You know what I mean? But me and my brother Jaybo, this is our dream. So we living better than we ever had. You know what I'm saying? So we like, shit, yeah, we coming too. You know what I mean?
So not to cut you off, the transition from LaFay to Ariston, what songs had y'all already basically? What hits did y'all have before y'all made it over to LaFay?
well, before we made to LaFay, we ain't had none. We started out like you know what I'm saying? You got the LaFay's deal. You know? Matter of fact, Shake 'em Out, my bad. Shake 'em Out got the LaFay deal. Cause we just in the street, just got there throwing the ball. Them folks like, what the hell going on? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as far as the transition to Aerostar, we had just came out 85. That was our last record and video that we did with LaFay record with Big Boy. You know what I mean? So we created a new record on Aerostar. You know what I'm saying? That was Lil Jon. We did the damn and everything, man. But it was rough, bro. Them folks wasn't hearing nothing. Boy, they ain't care nothing about us being from Atlanta, none of that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even know who we were. We ain't had no big song on radio like that across the nation. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I thought Jermaine Dupri was the president over there at Aerostar.
Yeah, so doing that transition, when L.A. Reid went up there, right?
Right.
He went and hired JD to come run the A&R department for down south rappers, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because he was more familiar with us, and those folks weren't familiar with our music, you know what I mean?
Right.
Which was a lifesaver, I swear for God.
Yeah, the organization, did they have some type of
Because just think, man, you out there, bro. I'm talking about, you know, back in them days, home. It was a number West Coast New York music anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we gotta go up there, them folk don't know what, man, you know what I mean? Them folk ain't never, they ain't even know how to listen to our type shit, you know what I mean?
So,
Listen, man, I'm finna put y'all on game today, right? I'm down here in South Carolina, man. Lucky Diamonds, man. Everything real, everything authentic. I'm talking about real BBS. I'm talking about real big boy shit. Super Bowl reign, real rapper change, man. And listen, you ain't walking right. Probably because you ain't been to Lucky, man. If you ain't talking right, probably because you ain't been to Lucky. Man, if your shit can't get hard, man, you need to go to Grady. Diamonds is not gonna help you, bro. But
See, Lucky Diamonds, you know what I mean? If you want your shit to hit in the dark time, no lights on, your shit gonna hit. Big Cubans, big rings, whatever you need, we got it on deck.
yeah, that's
Come with the right check also. Don't play with us.
Hey man, pull up that goddamn check, man. And listen, when you pull up with that check, use the promo code Money Machine HB, man. 10% off anything, man. Everything authentic.
so, I mean, once you got over there to the face, I had drinking partners. I had the Damn, I think the 85.
85 was coming from LaFay.
Okay.
That was the last, but that was the transition. That was the last record from LaFay that we went to Aerostar with. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, gotcha.
So the first real record that came out of Aerostar was Damn. You know what I'm saying? And it took me for them folks to follow us on that too until they just had to, you know what I'm saying, organically go. You know what I mean? I'm in New York City, man, the club going crazy. I said, "Shot, we on goddamn ride, so I'm doing good."
Go in the hit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I said, we on ride, so.
So, I mean, talk about the you know, most of the time when you hear artists speak on their career, they'll always bring up a song that was a hit, and they be like, man, I ain't even like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Did you? What song was that for you?
it was a cool song. I got this shit, man. That song we had, Lean Low with Backbone. Now, Backbone, one of my favorite artists.
Yeah,
I'm telling you
Backbone.
that. Backbone, you know what I'm saying? Like just the same flavor I feel about myself, you know what I mean? That what I like in Backbone. Now, Backbone go crazy on anything, and I will too. I just hated that goddamn beat on Lean Low, home, to that day, bro. After my goddamn bird drop on that motherfucker, I don't want to hear no more of it, man. You know what I mean? That was one on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that was it.
That was it, huh?
So,
that Jaybo favorite one, though, you know what I mean?
man, so that's tough.
You hear me now?
Yeah,
It's tough, boy. That's tough. Because Jaybo, he hear a different kind of music, which is dope, you know what I'm saying? But I won't rap on none of that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You like, sorry, you got to try some shit. I like, man, I can't, bro. I just can't.
I mean, talk about the pros and cons of being in the group. You know what I'm saying? Because you run a situation like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm sure the other stuff that you run into too that y'all had to grow from is then. So I mean, kind of just shed light on that.
Man, what I learned, man, because I ain't never know I was doing that. I ain't even know I was that kind of person. I never try to be that kind of person. That never be my intention, right? My bro told me, man, you know what I'm saying, some things, you know, later on in the game that I was doing that he was noticing that was kind of frustrating him. But I ain't even notice I was doing, you know what I'm saying? When I'm locked in, man, I just like a certain sign. I know how I move. I can vision this shit in my head, you know what I'm saying? I know when I'm gonna perform too. I like to do every song like I'm performing, you know what I mean? But you know, like I say, he wanted to try different things, and I guess I wasn't as open to him, or didn't even notice I wasn't as open to him. You know what I'm saying? But it had nothing to do with me being a certain type of nigga. I just know what I like, you know what I mean? But it's tough, man, you know what I'm saying? Luckily, we family, you know what I'm saying? Luckily, we've been sitting there high together, and we both family than artists or group members, you know what I mean?
It's heavy, man. Really. I got damn near agree on everything.
Man.
It's just not finna happen.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
So that's why I'm rocking this solo shit right quick, you know what I'm saying? I just want to do one solo album, man, so I can just be free to do what I need to do for me, you know what I mean? My type of shit, you know what I mean?
Wait on you. I mean, talk about the struggles of trying to be on this grind. Because for, you know, when that down dropped, that 85 dropped, man, that was everywhere. I mean, talk about the struggles of trying to be a dad during that time.
Oh,
you got
man.
your kids here and shit.
Rough, bro, because like I said, I had my first at 16, man, and right after 16, 20, so all during on time, I'm on the road, man, my kids growing up, you know what I mean? But one thing about it, man, I got home after touring and shit. The tours were awesome, especially when you got a song out there going crazy. You gotta go get that money, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. Man, but when you come home, you're like, damn, home, I don't even know my goddamn daughter's favorite color, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you know what I mean? You're like, fuck, bro, I gotta goddamn sit my ass down for a minute. But you got that, it's a sacrifice, man. You know what I'm saying? A sacrifice is very necessary in life, you know what I mean? Now I can sit back and for these last years, 15 years, 20 years, man, me and my kid, we rocking like this, cause I can sit back now because I made that sacrifice, you know what I mean? Now I can sit back on my couch and watch these kids. I got grandkids now, you know what I mean?
Big blessing.
You feel me, man?
So, I mean, I was peeping some of y'all videos throughout the week or whatever. I mean, I've been peeping, period. I'm a fan of this shit. So, I mean, I was looking at the presidential shit video, man. I see Chris Brown and T-Pain and they're looking like kids. Like I don't even think people know they was even in that video.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, you caught it in, bro.
Yeah,
like you said, a lot of folks don't know, man. I was showing a partner of mine recently. He like, God damn, I don't seen this video a million times, they never noticed, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's that Arista family, you know what I'm saying? That when T-Pain came in on Arista, Chris Brown, he was a little boy at the time, man. You know what I'm saying? On Arista, we was on Arista, you know what I'm saying? So all of them was in the videos at the time, you know what I'm saying? And just watching the boys grow up and you know what I'm saying, seeing what they is today, man. Like, you know, like, God damn, you know what I mean? How old am I, goddamn? You know?
I mean, you talk about being around Chris Brown as a little kid, man. You been around Andre 3000, man. You been big boy too. I mean, the whole Dungeon family. You been able to be around some special talent.
Right.
I mean, can you recall an artist that you seen and the first time you heard him, like, man, this nigga finna blow?
Yeah. Matter of fact, I want to speak on my little bro T.I. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, all right, with the face deal, KP, he was the A&R, right?
Right.
Now, they gave him his own little imprint called Ghetto V's. The face like Ghetto V's. So, Youngblood with the face slash Ghetto V's. He bought that tape, man. He like, man, what y'all think about this guy right here? I'm into the tape, nigga, spin. It was T.I., you know what I'm saying? So, we told him, yeah, nigga, bring that nigga on into the family, you know what I'm saying? So, T.I. and Youngblood, we were signed the fake Ghetto V's. So, we were like family like that. So, he was one of the ones for that question, you know what I mean? I knew when I heard him that he was going to be that, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can't count, me too.
Yeah.
Shout out to T.I.
Shout out my body.
I mean, as far as just being out the road, we talk about just the whole grind of just being that way. And people always bring up the fact that the music industry, especially being a rapper, is some of the most dangerous shit you can do. Yeah. And during this time, during your grind, we weren't really privy to Facebook or Instagram, like one of that shit.
Right.
It wasn't lit yet.
Right.
I mean, what's some of the craziest shit you seen out on the road?
Man.
Well, I say on the dangerous too.
Yeah, with dangerous too, man. I feel like every bit of it was dangerous, because you gotta think, man, you don't know who on the other end of that money, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't know who on the other end of that money. You don't know who booking you. You don't know who don't fuck with you, jealous of you, envious of you, you know what I'm saying? Who hit you might be on top, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, I always had a mind state, man, where when I go in places, I scan the whole spot, you know what I'm saying? I can see a nigga hanging, I can see a nigga fucking with a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I can see everything. I made sure I live like that, man, because you in somebody else's neighborhood, bro, you know what I mean? You ain't from them motherfuckers, all they homeboys and all their family and you know what I'm saying? So, you know, just seeing a little fight break out of that, how it could break out, you know what I'm saying? And some of my little crew that used to be with me sometimes, and we had little goddamn little incidents. I like, man, hold on, cause the niggas trying to go holler at hoes and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That when it all go bad, man. I'm telling everybody, leave the bitches alone, man. Holler at them later, man. Goddamn, I'm tell you how you going there, but I meant it genuinely. But I knew how to control a crowd too. I go in there and I thank all the niggas from the hood for even allowing me to be in their spot to come fuck with me, cause that real respect, man. Man first me, you know what I'm saying? And then I be like, hey man, all the ladies in bit, I thank y'all for coming out, but I'm always respect the man for goddamn allowing and fucking with a nigga in their neighborhood.
I love females. They will get your head
Well, I'm
tapped.
trying to tell you, homie, you know how many niggas been trying to fuck on hold, now you in time, you know what I'm saying? You feel me?
For sure. What you consider to be like some of your hardest features?
Man, really some of my hardest features, the T.I. on Sear, they goddamn, I like goddamn the one like I did with the little singing nigga, like Lil Sam and them that you should be my girl. You know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers kind of big. The song I did with Cherry, that Do It to a Rico song. Lean with it, bro.
What's up,
bro? Look, bro, we just got the bag off that song. White Boy in Europe, DJ, he done remix it. So he got 8 billion screens in Europe, and he doing festivals. So they just got them licensed with Pepsi, Weight Watchers, FIFA soccer. So that bag that came in from that, you know what I mean?
What's up, cuz?
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah, so that song really done changed nigga life for real. With a white boy that just did.
Then as it is
Right.
now, so I mean, it was a big deal just being on TV, being on video. I mean, you got your family, you got your friends, and I think naturally, you know, when you out like that, I think people kind of assume you always have more than you actually have.
Right.
So I mean, talk about the challenges of just being able to deal with your friends and family, and being able. At what point did you learn to say no?
Man, I still trying to learn that, homie. And that's the most important part, like you just said, because you must, man. You must, bro, get to a point where you say no, because you know in your heart means well, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that, bro, I still ain't been able to say no yet.
Shit, I can't even.
I'm just getting there, man, and I have to. It's a must, because, man, with some words that a brother told me that I live by now, man, I can't fuck with nobody who needs something. It's just a liability. You know what I'm saying? I need somebody to add something to this shit so we can form votes.
I mean, you know, we gotta get greasy a little bit, man. I mean, at one point, I don't think a lot of people know. Like, you and Pimp C had some serious smoke going on, man. I mean,
Hey, man.
what the fuck happened with that shit, man? How did it play out?
I'll tell you straight up, bro. You the first one, man, that I ever had that conversation with about it. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. I ain't never really had no interviews about it. Folks used to try to ask about it. I ain't never really talked about it. But I've been seeing a lot of folks been talking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So this the first one, and bro, you the first one that you heard from my mouth. So
Backseat Freestyle.
You feel the first time I ain't never talked about it, cause you know me, man. I'm just a cool nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you how the story went, man. A couple days before that incident, man. You know what I'm saying? My cousin put a kid to me. I didn't even know he lived in Pennsylvania long. He was in Australia. I probably like 18, 17, 18. He let me hear my shit, right? And people like, boy, that shit come through the speaker on your phone. I'm like, yeah, appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? So next thing you know, a day or two later or some shit, I might be off a little bit. We get a call, you know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know, fam was on stage, goddamn, saying some words in the wrong way about it, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm like,
Yeah, just
I don't even know folk like that, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I mean? So, the only nigga ain't gonna need shit, man. The only nigga who really stayed down and called the nigga, man, that got there like, hey, man, y'all might want to cut down, you know what I mean? See what's going on. Mook B, man.
Big shout out to Move.
And get what? It was a lot of niggas there that night from Atlanta. There was a lot of entertainers in the building that was just kicking flavor that night, and all them niggas didn't do nothing. They could make them calls and that. But it's all love. I don't say that they had to or expect them to, you know what I'm saying? But that boy Mook B stayed down, man. I'm telling you, Mook B, man, right there. Born home out of that my family from. My aunt them still on the old nose, so they always bump into each other at the store, you know what I'm saying? So that was love like family. So my cousin pretty keen, he like, shit, boy, he finna come down. I like, look at cuz, I'm finna ride to this on my name, homie, you know what I mean? I just want, you know what I mean? I ain't know what the fuck going on, but I was gonna stand on mine, you know what I'm saying? But you know, he wasn't there, you know what I mean? And that's a blessing when I look at it now, cause you know what I'm saying, just some ignorant young shit, but that's what happened, man. I was hot about it, you know what I'm saying? In the city, you know what I'm saying? Speaking, I'm talking about crazy talking, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, that what another man said too. I wasn't there as well, but I'm sure that it came out the way it was interpreted, you know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm saying, so what's supposed to be Pimp C issue with you?
Man, so I'm finna get into that. Later on in life, right?
Right.
We was at the Source Awards, right? And we won for Damn, right? And Jay Prince right there, they were Pimp C locked up. I just kind of wanted to check the temperature and see if it was anything out there, you feel me? So I went and introduced myself to Jay Prince, you know what I'm saying? What's up, bro? You know what I mean? You know, just, I wanted to beat him because, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on the Masterpiece and Jay Prince's, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Jay Prince.
Yeah, man. Love and respect, plenty much, man. And, you know, I just really wanted to shake a hand just cause I knew if it was something that wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? I would feel it right then. So, man, Jay Prince said, man, hey, man, Pimp, man, told me, man, you know what I mean? I went back to Jay Prince, the compound at that time, man. We sat up 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, man. Just give me knowledge and game, man, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even hot, man, like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm just soaking up the game, don't even know where that come from, you understood what that was, you know what I mean?
Right.
But you know, cause I'm young, hot, you know what I'm saying? Him and Pimp and Gil Goody from Goodemore, they used to be like that, you know what I mean? So I'm on Simpson Road, got there, you know what I'm saying, with the boy, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, we got there huffing and puffing, man. So got there, Gil called straight to the store, man. He like, man, y'all, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, so my cousin Pretty Ken and them, they talked out whatever. But Jay Prince, man, chopped up with me, man. And one day, no bullshit, Jay Prince, he called me, and Pimp was on the phone out of jail, you know what I'm saying? He was in jail still, but he was on the phone. And man, I swear for God, man, he was like, man, dog, I was just, brother, you know what I mean? I ain't need none of that shit, man. I was just going through the shit, you know what I'm saying? And I like that love, fam, you know what I'm saying? But it took me some maturity to get over that, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm still, you know, I'm a man, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
So goddamn, later on, after he got out of jail, me and Pimp C booked studio time together in California. We in there about 5 days. Like I say, I'm still got that, my emotion still, you know what I'm saying? I bought me a bunch of goddamn weed and I'm trying to smoke the pain away, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so Pimp C in there making beats and everything. I swear for God, I ain't rap on that one on every day. I just went to sleep, goddamn. I just, like I say, I wasn't mature enough at the time to really get some work did with me. I was just still going through that young emotional ego shit. But it was love, man. At the end of the day, because it's always love, man. Luckily that we ain't even have to tangle like that, and you know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. Let me tell you that nigga Pimp C said though. He said I wouldn't goddamn get no word though, you know what I'm saying? That nigga said, hey man, Nelly down the street, man. He wasn't just gonna get on this song, man. Go and get that check. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go get this motherfucking money, man. But God bless him, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, I ain't understand what was going on, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really know him like that, but you know, I guess we had time and God just let us goddamn mature, you know what I'm saying? And we ain't have to come to none of that, you know what I mean?
Right, for sure, man. I mean, man, we gotta talk a little A-Town business here, man. A little Atlanta business, man.
Talk to me, man.
I mean, it was a point a couple of years ago where there's some shit being posted online. They saying Sean Paul telling Young Dro he need to get the fuck out of Atlanta.
I ain't that crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, huh? You feel me?
Hey, man, we gonna snap this shit or we gonna clear the album.
Man, yeah, man, they clear the album, man. Let me tell you, man. Let me tell y'all. Yeah, first of all, everybody know Sean Paul. Y'all know Sean Paul, the cool nigga in the motherfucking world. I'm a man at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You know, I got my motion going on. Man, look here, bro. I started getting phone calls myself from some of my folks, right? I'm like, what, nigga? Tell you, man, it was somebody online. They were creating these stories, man. I'm talking about a lot of folks across the country would hear me on my home like, boy, that what it is, goddamn. I'm like, whoa, home, what the fuck is y'all niggas talking about? But I ain't even know the hell they were talking about, bro. No bullshit. This ain't no bullshit for the camel. This ain't no bullshit that the sugarcoat there. I swear for God, bro. I fuck with Dro. Hell, that was my favorite goddamn artist, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, I ready to swing on whoever behind that shit. I like, nigga, how be beefing with my nigga who I fuck with and ride to every day, you know what I'm saying?
How was y'all able to essentially nip that shit in the bud?
Okay, so some of my guys, man, you know, if you know, you know what I'm saying, how I rock out here. But some of my guys out of Mississippi, man, gave me a ring that's in good family with some of they folks Trey and all them, you know what I'm saying, from Houston and all them. So goddamn, it hit me, and I was hearing a lot of shit going on. I mean, a lot of folks calling me. I said, man, I already know what you about to say, man. I said, bro, that ain't me, bro. I swear for God, boy. I said, man, that's somebody out there just making up a story, trying to cause some bullshit, bro. Look here, man. So we got on the phone together. I found me and Dro finally got on the phone together. I like, man, me and Dro were cool though, you know what I'm saying? I like, but you know, I followed you home. I said, man, we need to find that nigga who called that monkey ass shit. You feel me? They said, hey, these niggas be weak out here. There's some folks just behind the motherfucking keyboard that causing chaos. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. That's some real shit. But nah, man, I'm glad you brought that up though, cause I ain't never had a chance to speak on that either. This the first interview that I spoke on that shit too over here.
I be doing my own.
Man, look at home. hey, but get what? I'm glad you get it to him like that, man, cause folk need to know, man. Hey, man, believe none of what you hear, half of what you see, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, man, Dro, my goddamn nigga home. Look here, home. Man, that nigga cold P, boy. You hear me? I fuck with Dro, man. So you know. Me and him, we had that conversation and he knew it was a fraud, some bullshit some nigga put out there, man. Look at me, I'm a player, man. I ain't got time to beat, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the man, young Dro, man.
Shout out, my nigga. That my guy. That ain't cold, though.
Yeah.
That ain't cold.
I mean, what's cracking with Sean Paul right now, man?
Yeah.
Bet you got the kids.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? You got the grandkids. I mean, what you married, single?
Yeah, married, man. You know what I'm saying? I keep my baby with me all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? My baby go everywhere I go, man. You know, I just protect myself from all the bullshit, man. I protect myself from all the chaos out there. Or you fucked up, man. I got my best friend with me. You know what I'm saying? She rock with me, man, and go everywhere I go. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had built something beautiful. Sean P, man, my new brand is Sean P East, man. I had to rebrand, like we were talking about earlier about the Sean Pauls and shit. So I'm going by Sean P East, man. So, you know, all my fans out there, if y'all been looking at me or y'all locked into social media that Sean Paul this or Sean Paul that, the right one is Sean P East, man. So everybody come rock with me.
Sean P East.
Yeah, you know, East Side Shouter, man. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple videos out there, a couple little songs I'm out there I done dropped. You know what I mean? Just to get the social media shit rocking, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting familiar with the new social media here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, Sean P. going crazy, man. I ain't stopping. I'm going. I got some new videos and shit coming out real soon. And Sean P. man, you know what I'm saying? We up.
Good way.
Now what we have here is the third generation recipe that somehow made it into your dining room. The family secret is out of the bag now, honey, and we place it into a bottle. Last time I checked, all bad bitches love seafood. Mama Val's Seafood CPR. Now I done told you.
Hey man, it is the shit that I like. Like I said, I'm a fan of this shit, man. I just be, you know, I enjoy the interview, but I also enjoy the shit that got you here.
Did.
So, hey man, but it's a special deal me and God got. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Hold on.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's for real, huh? Oh, it's for real, home. I'm over here talking to him too. That thing, yeah.
We working deals like this.
I can dig that.
Hey man, this Backseat Freestyle, man. I know it's some shit that the streets really want to hear right now, man. Ain't time for this shit. I ain't even wasting my time talking.
Straight up. Yo, you know what I'm saying? It's Black Sean P.E., man. 105 real shit, 105 real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you, know what I mean? My nigga. It's ain't time, man. East side shit, man. By Sean Paul, man. You know what I mean? By Jaybo, you know what I mean? We rockin' like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all fuck the kid, but y'all know this. Look here. They called me to come back to the street on Sean P. AKA on Sean P. Said it was necessary. These sucker niggas out here very scary. They cuffin' hoe, they living in the month of February. Okay then, put a sister nigga on display then. Kick in your door and have my folk them brain on K's in. I'm still at it. A-double-T-I-C. It ain't no hoe out there for real who don't know about me. Bitch, I'm for sure with it. Don't make me pop that trunk to the left, bitch, I'ma go get it. And I ain't selfish, I would let you in your whole feeling. Won't can't be sipping on no Chris that got a cold billy. It's young blood, A-Town, malt liquor sipping. I'm coming straight from the gun. Toe tag a motherfucker, leave him under a cover. Lil' John, he dropped the beat to make it bound like rubber. I'm Sean Paul, I told that heat to make it more than slug and hell. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck, nigga. If you don't give a damn, gon' throw it up, nigga. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck, nigga. If you don't give a damn, say that shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, it won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, it won't be no shit, nigga.
Hey man, this Backseat Freestyle. motherfucker, the legendary, you know what I'm saying? The pioneer, Sean Paul, this motherfucker. Money H in this motherfucker, man. We out.